JWI is an organization with a big mission and a big vision to empower women and girls. And we do this in 3 ways: ending violence against women and girls and promoting healthy relationships, building economic security and ensuring the financial literacy of all women and girls, and third, promoting leadership and mentoring for women of all ages.
To me, the most important thing that we do is make sure that people have a place to connect.
I think women are such an important part of society, and I think they haven't been treated as equals in a lot of history, and I think in a lot of ways they're still not treated as equals, and I think there's a lot of work to do.
One of the really amazing parts of being Jewish is that legacy of social activism that we've had for so many years, and the Jewish community continues to be so strong on. And when you're doing advocacy, on the issue of domestic violence, I think that legacy is so important in terms of motivating me to be a better advocate and to really look at the values of Judaism in order to inform my work. And I think that's a really incredible part of working with the Jewish community on issues like domestic violence.
I'd never really been in a domestic violence shelter before. And just being in the shelter, seeing the library, and knowing that children were going to be in that library with a safe place, with a warm place, where they would feel connected to their mother, to their family, in a different way, that meant a lot to me.
A poster caught my eye for strong girls, healthy relationships, and I stopped. And I thought, I have a daughter. And then I saw good guys, and I thought, I have a son. And my kids were in elementary school at the time, but I realized I can't just assume. I can't assume every Jewish boy is a nice Jewish boy. I can't assume that this isn't going to affect my children, and I need to start talking to them now.
We empower women. We teach women about financial literacy. We do things that matter.
So after I had done the financial literacy program through my internship at JWI, I realized how important it was for other people like myself to learn what I had learned. I know about the partnership between SCT and JWI, but I thought, why just limit it to the girls in my sorority? This is something that all college-age women should be learning about.
Every woman, as educated as she is in academics, needs to be as equally educated in issues of personal finance, because I think what JWI has instilled in me is that women who are financially independent have control of their lives and their future.
We had to learn the skills to negotiate our salary to make sure that we were getting the amount of money we deserved in the workplace.
I'd been waiting for my daughter Sophie to be old enough to come. She was able to meet women sitting around the table who had created some of her favorite stores and places she loved to go. In DC, she met women who were ambassadors and women who ran some of the most innovative organizations in the city. And she met a young woman who had been a BBG girl in high school just like she is now, who now works for the vice president. And when we were driving home, she turned to me and she said, "Mommy," and she said, "I want to make a difference with my life." And I just thought, that was the price of admission. That's what JWI does.
My grandma couldn't become a lawyer like she wanted to because when she went to school, women only became teachers. And when she was 45, she went back to law school and became a lawyer. And I think role models like that showed me that women, if they believe in themselves and if they have other role models teaching them that they can do what they want to do, then they will.
I was a woman to watch in 2005, and after being at the luncheon and hearing all the stories and learning about the organization, I said, I have to be part of this because it's an organization that makes a difference.
I think that JWI is a great organization because the underlying values that drive the organization affect the home life, the work life, the social life, all areas of my life, of every woman's life in the country and in the world.
We all know that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. and that when great Jewish women put their heads together, there isn't anything that we can't accomplish. We want you, your time and your talent, your inspiration and your passion. We look forward to welcoming you to JWI.